Just a series of numbers, Andrew. Brilliant.
Yeah, that's now that you look at it and you find out the answer.
You saw the answer, though. I mean,
I did. I was disappointed, kind of, because I wanted to
you're
try. You're
disappointed in the question?
No, at accidentally seeing the answer.
Yeah. A few stories that are of Christine. Are you still with us? Christine is still filling in, doing the news for us from Mississippi. And good morning. And did you? It was the flag, Christine.
That was incredible. I actually just tweeted that out because a whole bunch of people were participating via Twitter.
Here's a couple of interesting stories. This Kaley, how do I say her name? Cuoco? Is that how her name is? Cuoco. She is. What is it? How do you say it again? Cuoco. Cuoco. Yeah. What was she in, Christine? She's an actress. Big Bang Theory. She's in a bunch of those television. She's a television actress. Anyway, did you see the controversy she's in the middle of? Speaking of the American flag, like many celebrities over the holiday weekend, Kaley Cuoco was just trying to celebrate America's birthday, but after posting a photo of her patriot pups wearing like flag bandanas and all of but she had an American flag lying on the ground, and the dog was sitting on the American flag. She tweeted that out. And she is getting just hammered over it and doesn't understand why. At first glance, it seemed like an innocent enough picture meant to celebrate the U.S. However, the minute you look at it, if you know anything about the American flag and you have any patriotism in you whatsoever, you look and how could you allow the flag to even touch the ground, right? Christine, it's not even supposed to touch the ground.
No.
Yeah, here's the picture of the flag, and the dog is sitting on the flag. She is taking a lot of heat over that one. Another story interesting that came out of a 4th of July parade. This was in Indianapolis, and the guy kind of snuck into the parade, and for some reason that story is not popping up for me, so I'll tell you what I've read. He snuck into the parade. He was not supposed to be there. He wasn't registered to be in the parade, but he snuck in, and it was a Donald Trump float that he put up. And on the back of the golf cart, amongst the Donald Trump signs, there was a picture of Obama, and below it said "Lying African," and it has caused a great deal of heat. I don't have the full story, so I can't do much, but this one I do. This is a crazy story out of Buffalo. A New York man faces, and this is very similar to the case that happened out of the valley with the father that tricked his daughter into thinking that she was sending naked photos to a boyfriend, when in reality it was him. He was the one that was actually getting the photos. A New York man, Buffalo man, faces child pornography charges after investigators say he tricked his ex-girlfriend into engaging in and recording sex acts with her teenage son. A U.S. Attorney William Hochul says 60-year-old Kevin James Fox of Limestone used different cell phone numbers to make the woman believe she'd be physically harmed by organized crime unless she had sexual contact with the 17-year-old and shared it via text messages. Authorities say the contact occurred during 2 days in June, with the images and videos sent to the phone numbers Fox controlled. Fox was represented by a public defender at an initial appearance in federal court. The charges carry a mandatory minimum prison term of 15 years and a 50-year maximum. I'm assuming this was something to get back at her or something. But what who would think of such a thing? Bob on the line right now. Bob, go ahead. What's your question?
Hi. I was just wondering, Christine could say anything about Utica, Mississippi down there.
All right.
I know it's kind of a small place, but not too far away from Jackson.
All right, close to, and I think, what did you say, Christine, that Utica, Mississippi is about 30 minutes from Jackson, or 30 miles?
It's 40 miles and about 30 minutes from where I am.
Okay, so Bob would like to know, and I know you can't hear the call, Bob would like to know your thoughts. Have you been through Utica, Mississippi, or any thoughts that you have learned since you've been there in Mississippi?
I have not yet been to Utica, Mississippi. It is in the coverage area of my new station. So we do cover news from there yet, and I think next week I'm scheduled to drive around to all the cities, so I'll let you know then what Utica, Mississippi is like, I'll send back some pictures.
All right.
There's also a Rome, Bill, too.
There is. And is that near Jackson as well?
Rome's up a little north.
Just a little bit north. So the Utica, Rome, Jackson, Mississippi. All right, good stuff. Thanks, Bob. I appreciate it, Bob. Quick break. We'll come right back. Birthdays and news coming up at WIBX. It's about we had the numbers. By the way, if you just tuned in and you knew that we were asking this series of numbers, this question, what did it associate with? What did these numbers associate with? And that was the American flag. For instance, 13 stripes, 50 stars, 5-pointed stars, and the list goes on. That's what that was. But somebody asked about the lottery. Now that the Mega Millions is at $500 million. I don't know the amount, but the first lottery in the United States actually dates back before the United States. It was the 13 colonies. They used the lottery system in order to raise funds. That's how they raised money. So lotteries have certainly been around. Not $500 million lotteries, however. Andrew.
So I just wanted to get back to this for a second. You had mentioned that girl from Big Bang Theory, Kaley Cuoco. And that it's saying that she had penned a letter saying that she had no idea a photo of her 3 dogs would end up being a major faux pas and that she didn't realize what she was doing wrong. But the issue is not even the fact that the dog's sitting on the flag. The dog is sitting on the flag, and the flag is lying on the ground.
Correct. Yeah.
And it makes me think, like, how ignorant even is this woman that, the basic etiquette rules of, we talk about it every year and all the time, but do people really not understand generally what the common etiquette is for the American flag?
I always kind of thought you were taught right from the beginning, don't ever let the flag touch the ground. You should not allow the flag to touch the ground. To me, that is common sense, but that's the big thing. And then to make matters worse, the dog is sitting on top of the flag. So it's she's using the flag. It's almost as if and I understand what she's trying to do, put out a nice little happy, patriotic, showing her dogs type picture for the 4th of July. But she apparently has no idea about flag etiquette. Crazy, and she's using the flag basically as a beach towel. Yeah. Right. That's what you do with a beach towel. You lay it down there on the sand, or in this case she's looks like
gravel.
Her driveway and the gravel of her driveway, and then the dog comes over and sits on it and she takes the pictures. Crazy, and you're right. How does she not know that is? How is she that ignorant as to not know that that's just something you don't do?
And she's
pretty crazy.
She's 30 years old, and I'm trying to think maybe it's like a generational thing, or but
no,
she's
it's a
4
stupid
years
thing.
older than me.
Yeah,
it's a stupid thing. Yes, I agree.
Birthdays here for today on July 6th. I have one to throw at you. Linda Frederick of Boonville. Happy birthday, Linda. Linda gets a cake from the Florentine Pastry Shop on Bleecker Street in Utica. You can get a birthday on air by going to our news site at WIBX950.com, or you can send a postcard in to 9418 River Road, Marcy, 13403. 1 minute away. Christine does news next on WIBX.